As everyone knows, my nano reef looked like this. But the small space started bothering me, so I created this cave-like structure. I wanted to add more corals. So today you'll see the transformation I made in the tank. My new crab. I got rid of one coral and swapped it for another. Starting with the transformation, here's the new layout of the tank. But to make space, I had to get rid of a few. But that's okay, I bought a new one that I've wanted since the moment I saw it. A torch hellfire. You'll be amazed when you see its color at sunrise, and the one I placed next to it is another torch, but it's a torch dragon soul. Now check out this coloration. I decided to make a change, putting the torch up high and placing the GSP, green star polyps, on the bottom, which looks like a grassy field. And here it is 10 days later. Look at how much the torch has grown. 3 days later, it's time to feed the corals because they're animals, and some even have mouths to feed from. I feed them using food that's specific to each coral species, and I also give them some vitamins and amino acids weekly. But a lot of people feed them shrimp. I don't like feeding shrimp because it can be contaminated and ruin my whole tank. I don't feed the anemones weekly, just every 15 days, because their digestive system is much simpler. They're not corals, they're relatives, but they can move around the tank using their foot, which looks like a slug with suction cups. And if you notice, the fish are always around them because they have a symbiotic relationship. It's basically a partnership. While the anemone protects them, the fish provide food and clean it. And now they retract their polyps to get them to their mouths, and some close up to avoid others stealing their food. And look who showed up, the Mitrax crab. Mitrax crabs are known for eating bubble algae, a stubborn type of algae that spreads all over the tank if there's no predator. Since I don't have that bubble algae in my tank, I'll give him some nori algae. And I noticed something moving, something really small. I think it's an amphipod, these tiny creatures that appear on their own.